wasn't my normal trade because this was more about, so let me get to the, I'm actually going to get to the weekly chart because this is Target Therapeutics and I found it and started buying it right in here. And I read a little bit about it because I was like, we've got their 20-day, 20-week, above the 31-week, above the 42-week moving average. It's just breaking out. And I looked at it and said, I love this chart, but it's Target Therapeutics. Therapeutics means biotech. Biotech means you're going to have moves like this, on a regular basis, and figure out something about this company. What is it, what they do? Because I want to buy I want to buy a real position. So I bought a real position. I bought a real position. And this is my best trade actually of 2024. And it looks like a mess on the weekly chart, but I did a great job of, ran up, I sold a bunch of it, held some even through this, loaded back up right in here, even bigger than this time, kind of got chopped at, sold some, got chopped up in here a little bit, loaded back up even bigger. So this was a big size, this was bigger, and this was even bigger. And then I caught this rally just beautifully and sold like as it was breaking, just starting to break down. So that was a huge trade for me. And I need to do more of those because even though I didn't hold any of the original shares the entire time, it was that campaign. I consider it that, that trade or that campaign.
Trading around the position. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a beautiful one for me. And then I mentioned the first run in SanDisk. And what I consider the first run in SanDisk is right here. And so when we look at the daily chart, what we're looking at is right here, this move. So September of 25, and this is the second move. And this move is the third, which actually, as a little aside, I do have a small piece that I'm holding from right here. It broke the 50, came down to the year to date, and it started bouncing. I bought some there, and I sold most of it, and I sold the majority of it up in here, but I'm holding some just to tell myself I can hold something crazy. I'll probably sell it. I don't know where I'll sell it, but I'll probably write it down a lot because I'm trying to prove something to myself. Anyway, so this was move one of SanDisk. And when I was looking there, this is something I'm trying to do a lot more of, which is when you see a real clear, strong breakout, right? And we can look at it right in here. And, let's say we can't see what happened. So, okay, so it broke out right here. And there it goes, of course. So it broke out on big volume, the biggest volume it's seen in a long time, on a gap. And that was, I think I purchased it, right around in here. I didn't buy it, on the gap, but it pulled back, got back above it,